Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetry.com, and today we are going to do the hands-on review of the HTC Desire 501 dual SIM device. This device has been launched today and it is going to be available around 25th of December, around the Christmas season in India. This is a dual SIM phone which has been launched from HTC, and they have made it available at a very good price, and the market operating price of this device is going to be 16,890, which they have declared as far as the price is concerned, and it is going to be a dual SIM dual active phone. So with this particular price phone, you can actually get a very good build quality phone which is going to be dual SIM as well as dual active. That means you can actually keep on receiving call on the other SIM card whenever you have the first SIM card and on which the call is actually going on this. So in terms of the specification, let me just give you an idea about the specifications of this device. This device is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean with HTC Sense 4.0, which is the UI, and then you have dual core 1.15 GHz processor on this device. The internal memory of this device is 8 GB, and when it comes to the RAM is 1 GB on this device, and you do have micro SD memory card slot on this device to expand the storage. However, one thing which we do not like much about this device is that it is running the older version of HTC Sense UI, that is 4.0, not the latest, which is 5.0. And when it comes to the display size, we have a 4.3-inch display on this device, as you can see, and this 4.3-inch display has a display resolution of 480 x 800, and it gives you around 217 pixels per inch as far as the pixel density is concerned. But again, this display is pretty good in terms of the viewing angles. I would say it is an IPS LCD display, so not an IPS LCD display but a TFT capacitive touchscreen display, but the viewing angles are pretty good, if not the best. As you can see the screen from extreme viewing angles without any issues. When you take a closer look, you will not notice the pixelation as well on this device. As far as the pixel density is concerned, the text is nicely formed. In terms of the thickness, it is around 9.8mm in terms of the overall thickness. In terms of the weight, it is fairly light. It is only 130 gram in terms of the overall weight, which is again fairly good for a device like this. The overall form factor of this device is fairly good. You can easily hold the device in one hand and there is no issue. As far as the back cover is concerned, the back cover can be removable, and it comes in 3 colors. One is the blue color, and then we have the brown color over here, which does have a kind of a lining design over here. At the back you have the HTC logo. Over here you have the 8 megapixel camera on this device, which is again pretty good, and it does support autofocus, and it has BSI sensor as well, that is the backlight illuminated sensor, and then you have LED flash as well for the low light photos. When it comes to the speaker, the loudspeaker is actually at the back side, not on the front. And here we have the earpiece. As you can see, the front camera on this device is a 2.1 megapixel camera. It is capable of doing high definition video recording, and same goes for the back camera as well. Now if you take a look over the front side, on the bottom we have the touch capacitive buttons which are there on the body of the phone, not within the display. Again, pretty good. In terms of the display resolution and pixel density, it is pretty good. There is no problem with the device. One more thing which is good about this device is that it has NFC as well. So you do have NFC as well on this affordable budget phone from HTC. And when it comes to the the micro USB port, you do have a micro USB port over here for data syncing and charging, and you have a primary mic. So when it comes to the battery which we have on this device, the battery is 2100 mAh, and let me just remove the back cover. So once we remove the back cover, we can see the battery which is there inside the device. This is a demo unit, so not a full unit actually, but this one is exactly in terms of the design, there is no changes. This is where the NFC chip is there on the back cover, and you can replace the back cover as well in terms of the colors in case you want to. You have a micro SD memory card slot over here to expand the storage, and here you have 2 SIM card slots which will accept the normal size SIM card. And again, this phone is going to be dual active as well, so you can actually receive calls on any of these 2 SIM cards in case you are actually making call on the other SIM card, so you won't miss the call from any of the SIM card. This one has the dual active and dual standby both. You have the volume rocker over here. On this side on the top you have the power and sleep key. Here you have the 3.5mm audio jack. On this side you have no button, nothing. As far as the secondary mic is concerned, you do have a secondary mic on this device, but that is there inside the body of the phone. Now here we have the phone dialer, and again as you can see, you do not have the option of making a video call directly from phone dialer. When it comes to the messaging application, a messaging application is again kind of optimized and looking different in terms of the overall look and feel. As you can see, you do have all these home screen. You can increase and decrease these home screens as per your own requirement. You can have maximum 4 home screen on this device. Let me just give you an idea about the notification center. So the notification center looks like this, and let me just go to the settings to show you some other options. On about phone, if we take a look, the software version which is running on this device is Android 4.1.1, and if we just come back and show you some other details about this device as far as storage is concerned, on the storage front it has 8 GB of internal memory, and out of which around 2.97 GB is being used, and the rest of it is actually available, and you can store applications, store picture, videos and other data on this memory. Available memory on this device is 5.03 GB, and again you also have the option of installing applications on the SD card, as we have got the information from HTC that all the Desire phone, the new HTC Desire 501, 601 and 700, all of these phones will have the feature of installing applications on the SD card. When it comes to the keyboard options, when you do not have swipe to type supported on this keyboard on this device, that is something which we wanted to tell you. Now as far as display gestures are supported, you do have automatic brightness on this device as well, with the proximity sensor which is over here. And when it comes to the loudspeaker, the earpiece is pretty good and pretty nicely designed on this device, as well as the loudspeaker is also pretty loud. We have just played a video and the overall sound which we got from the loudspeaker is pretty good. So in terms of the value for money, this device seems to be a pretty good value for money device. In terms of the overall specifications, it may not be the top-notch specification which you will get on this device, but in terms of the overall performance and the UI, the response from the UI, there is no lag which I can notice on this device till now. So in terms of the overall performance, the day-to-day usage, this device is going to be pretty good. It has Bluetooth 4.0 Wi-Fi connectivity there, and you do have NFC as well. So on this budget Android phone from HTC, you actually got a large number of options, and let me just show you some other options as far as settings are concerned. So once we go into settings and if we take a look over the apps, let me just show you the current scenario as far as the RAM is concerned. So you have 1 GB of RAM on this device, and out of 1 GB of RAM you get around 495 MB of RAM is actually being used as of now, and the rest of it is actually available. So you have a considerable free amount of RAM available on this device, so that you can install more applications and heavy games. And again, you do have a large number of options when it comes to installing applications. You do have Beats audio as well on this device, as you can see. So you have the Beats audio available. You can enable that for the loudspeaker. Again, it won't be supported for the headphones. So as you can see, this is how the camera UI look like, and again the camera UI is definitely kind of simple in terms of the UI, as you can see, which we have seen on previous previous HTC phones when it comes to the Android phones. So let me just toggle back to the front camera. So this is how the view will look like from the front camera, and the front camera is pretty good to do a high definition video chat. There should not be any problem. And let me just show you the settings for the camera. So when it comes to the video quality, you can record high definition video at 720p without any issues on this device. And when it comes to the options, you do have slow motion video recording available. HDR mode is also supported. Panorama mode is also there. You can also take group portrait mode, and then you have self timer which you can take the photos. So you can specify self timer to take the photos. So we have just taken this photo as of now from this device, and the photo comes out to be pretty good from the back camera, which is an 8 megapixel camera, and the overall quality from this back camera is really good. As you can see, the colors come out to be really good, and the overall details which I can see in this photo is also good. We will show you more once we get this device for review, so that we can tell you about the camera in terms of the low light performance this camera is concerned. When it comes to the assisted GPS, you do have assisted GPS supported on this device. You have all the other applications which are supported. When it comes to radio, we are not sure whether you will get radio on this device or not. As of now, we cannot locate the radio application, but it should be there once it is launched. The final version might have the radio application. When it comes to the predictive text input, when it comes to the battery is 2100 mAh for this device. For this display size, it should be good in terms of the overall battery backup, and we will let you know more once we do the full review. The colors in which this device is going to be available is black, white and pink. This is the, you can say, a brown or the white version, off shaded white version basically. So in terms of the overall specification, this device seems to be good value for money, and it is going to be one of the most affordable dual active and dual standby phones from HTC, and it does come with pretty decent specification, although it won't come with the quad core processor or the octa core processor, but it comes with dual core 1.2 GHz processor, which should be good. And in our test, as as of now it is kind of responsive and the UI is kind of fast on this phone, so there is no problem while using this device in day-to-day usage. It should be good, and we will let you know more once we do the full review of this. So thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.